Hey there friends, Matthew here, picking and piping. Sorry, it's been a few weeks since I've done a video. There's a lot going on lately. I've been really busy. A lot of stuff with my wife's work, and so I was helping her out with some of it. Went to Boston this past week for a few days for work. And just a lot going on. My work's been really busy otherwise too. So anyway, not trying to make excuses, just say I'm still here. And hope you are too. Appreciate you watching. The point of my video today, not only just to say hi, but and I was going to do this video outside, but I thought it was supposed to be a little warmer today. It ended up being, of course, when it's a little warmer, it's in the mid 40s, but it's also quite windy and rainy a little bit, so it's kind of damp and yucky, which isn't so bad if it wasn't windy, but the noise would be difficult because of the wind, so I just chose to do it in here. I'm hoping to go have a pipe and bear with the elements in a few minutes. So yeah, I wanted to show you something or just recap, tell you a little bit about my Boston trip. Part of my job, there's my son Christian. Part of my job is even though I sit in Buffalo, obviously that's where I live. A lot of what I do is for our New England office and our New England district. And so because I work with them and do a lot of work with for that office, I go to Boston a few times a year for a variety, trainings, meetings, meeting staff, that sort of thing. So that's what I was doing this past week. I went for 2 days, and chock full of meetings and work, and I had another big deliverable due. So even when I was done at night, one night I was working, trying to get it done. But the second night I was there, I had some time before because my flight wasn't until later. I had some time, and I didn't get to LJ Peretti the last time I was in Boston because, sorry, my dog is barking, because I just didn't have the time for it or something. So I had some time this time, and I took an Uber over to LJ Peretti and got to spend just a few minutes there, and it was great. I was really happy to go. I was surprised the shop was actually smaller than I thought, and I'm assuming there's some kind of a lounge somewhere that you can sit and smoke a pipe. I didn't see one though, so I don't know. I imagine there is. Like I said, I didn't have my pipe with me since I wasn't expecting to go or expecting to have an opportunity to smoke my pipe, so whatever. I didn't really have time anyway. But I had a great chat with the owner, Steve W something, Winton, I don't know. Steve was a really great guy. We had a good chat just about tobacco in general, and he even offered to blend me anything I like based on my preferences. We talked about some of their blends that they have, and of course, excuse me, he asked if I had my pipe with me because, he was going to give me some samples to try. But, Andy, that's enough. He was going to give me some samples to try, but like I said, I didn't have it with me. Long story short, I ended up not only spending some time there looking around, but I did buy... I was thinking about trying some new blends, but instead I decided just to go with some of my favorites. Why are you barking at me? I think she's got to go out. I'll let her out when this video's done because it's going to be short. I ended up just getting more of my favorites because why not? I mean, I got enough of one of them to age. So, got some matches. Oh, I got to stop yawning. My two favorite Peretti blends to so far are London Flake, which is a vapor, but it's a very mild vapor, like only a little bit of pre. And so I got a couple more ounces of that. And then my favorite Peretti blend so far is Ampersand. It's a straight Virginia. Beautiful, beautiful Virginia flake. And I don't know, I have at least 2-3 ounces upstairs in my regular rotation that I smoke. However, I got it 4 more ounces to put in another jar to cellar. I was going to get an 8-ounce tin can, or those paint cans they have, but I wanted to get some of the London Flake as well. And it was just cheaper to buy it in a bag. So I was actually surprised how much cheaper it was to buy there in person than online. Maybe it's just me, but it wasn't bad. I mean, for 6 ounces of tobacco I got, it was only like $26. So that's not bad for, well, I guess it's 4 something an ounce. Whatever. Anyway, so that was cool. The other great thing about going to LJ Peretti, I looked around a little bit, and for the first time, I really looked, and I didn't hold them, but I looked at some of their Castellos they had there and Dunhills, and man, those are beautiful pipes. A boy can dream. I love Castello, just the look of them, and someday hope to have a high-end pipe like that. But it was just cool because I hadn't really seen them in person before. Might be my brick and mortar, I'm sure, has them, but I've never really looked at them, I don't think. Because they have so many other pipes, and love the ones that the local guy here makes. So that being said, I got to look at them in person. So that was kind of my recap of Boston. Got to eat some seafood, had some other food, and a good steak one night. But just was really busy with work. But it was a good trip overall. Just a couple of reminders real quick, because I'd like to keep this under 10 minutes. And if you read the blob, which you should be reading the blob, or the newsletter that Briar Report comes out with on Mondays, there's a new pipe puzzle coming up tomorrow, April 1st. And no, it's not like an April Fool's special or anything. But check that out. It's going to be out tomorrow. Thanks to Pat Paladin Piper. Pat, the Paladin Piper, or Paladin Piper is his handle. He helped me with some of the words that I used in the puzzle. You'll check it out and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. You'll understand if you follow Paladin Piper. But thank you, Pat, for your help. What else? I have in my notes right here. I am this close to 350 subs. And I had said a while ago I was going to do a special GAW at 350 subs. I'm at 349 right now. So one of you that don't follow me, and I'll do a GAW. I'll do a video on that when it happens. Or at least sometime in the near future, hopefully. So yeah, that's going to be a GAW. And then last but not least, I wanted to just give some updates. I've been asking for prayers a lot lately. A couple different friends of mine from college. One is battling pretty serious cancer, and he's going through treatments. They're going well. I don't really have any updates on like prognosis or the status because it's still early enough in his cancer treatment. I don't think they've done any like new testing to see improvements or what kind of thing. So that's your tale, Annie. Yeah. So keep praying for him. But then I also had said in a second video prayers for my other friend from college. He was actually one of my roommates that his wife back in the fall was diagnosed with esophageal cancer, and it had spread, metastasized, and she was given just a few months to live. This friend of mine, he was one of my roommates in college. I didn't know his wife at all, but because she didn't go to our college, they got married later on, obviously. met each other later on, but she unfortunately passed away. I didn't know she was only in her 30s, I believe. I don't remember exactly how old, but so say a prayer for my my high school college friend. They had 5, 6 kids. I don't even remember how many it is, but they definitely had a bunch of younger kids, maybe 4. But either way, they had multiple kids, younger kids. So they have. Please pray for them, and pray for my other friend who is still battling cancer. So yeah, I've gone over the 10-minute mark, but such is life. I haven't been on in a while, or done a video in a bit. So as always, I hope you're well. Hope you're blessed. And I'm sure I'll see you on some live videos. I try to watch as many videos of yours as I can, make comments, put out videos of my own. This dog. Annie, where you going? Say hi. Yeah. Do you have to go outside? Woof. You have to go outside? I think that's it. Anyway, I'll see you on videos. I'll see you on lives like Martin's tonight. Yardens. Get on his when I can. Get on over a pipe. They get on a bunch of lives. So this dog needs to go out. So I will cut it off here. Stay well. God bless all of you. Until the next video. Take care.